2025 is the year of the rally car here in the RC world, and I am loving it. This is something different from truggies, buggies, and monster trucks. I'm absolutely loving the rally cars. And this is the newest offering from MJX Hypergo. This is the 14304, featuring a fully licensed Volkswagen body. And this is provided to us by our friends over there at FireMaker. I've been asked a lot of times, where can I get my MJX RC cars? FireMaker. Go ahead and check them out. There'll be a link down below. I've ordered from them before. Totally trustworthy. You'll see other creators use them as well. But this was actually provided to me free of charge to go ahead and review for you. But you know, as a veteran of the United States Army, we keep it honest here. If it's not very good, I'll let you know. And if it is good, I'll let you know. But I have a feeling, just a little sneaking suspicion, it'll be good, because this is basically the same thing as the 14303 Citroen rally car. But let's open up and take a look what's in the box. Gotta have it. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. That's right, so man, look at that. You got the fully licensed Volkswagen little logo, the logo right there. Really cool. MJX isn't really one to put much on the way of details on the outside of a box, so, but I do like to share the boxes with you, because I know people like to see that stuff. So let's go ahead, get this thing opened up and see what's inside here. You get one transmitter, of course, because it's a ready to run. So we have a 75 and 100% throttle setting here. That's kind of nice for the kids. Slow them down a little bit. We do have an additional channel here. Not sure if it's going to work on this one. We do have a throttle trim and a steering trim. I don't know why we have throttle trims. That just kind of pointless with electric ESCs, but it does have it. Very nice foam grip. I'd like to see that. Feels good, but for me this is a little small, and we have one of these annoying screws on the battery door, but it'll get the job done. Okay, we got a bag here. It has a basic charger. Not the best thing in the world. I really recommend you get something a little nicer if you're going to stay in the hobby, but this will get you down the road for now. You got a wheel wrench, some Allen keys, and a little Phillips head screwdriver. One, but two sets of tires. We have some plastic drift tires here that you can have some fun scooting around, and then these look like probably off-road tires here. Oh, very, very firm. Very firm, but two sets of tires. One manual. MJX is usually pretty good with this. Yeah. So a breakdown of how everything, like how the diff comes apart and each part number, stuff like that. So that does come in handy. Check it out. So yeah, really good, informational, you know, nothing fancy color and all that, but all the information you'll need on how to put things together, take it apart, and the part numbers that you will need if anything does happen to break. And now the rally car. This thing, whoo, it's got some good weight to it right here. Let's talk about a few specs real quick. It does have a 2845 3700 kV brushless motor, a 45 amp ESC, 17 kilo servo, all metal gears in the differentials. It is direct drive. I do believe it's direct. Well, maybe. Yeah, I do believe this is direct drive. There's no center diff, which is kind of unfortunate. But, and it does come with a 2S 2000 milliamp hour lithium ion battery, but I do believe this can handle 3S. Oh no, we still have a shipping wire tie there, but really nice, all hex hardware. Oh, look at that Volkswagen Polo, manufactured Guangdong. Okay. Man, that is really, really thick chassis. Unfortunately, MJX doesn't give any specs, but if you look at how thick that chassis is, that's where all the weight's coming from. That's good, because these small RCs usually have a problem staying planted on the ground because they lack the weight. So we got a really nice right here, plastic bumpers right here, should absorb some impact. Massive looking hinge pin retainers right here in the front. Decent little A-arms here. Feel really rigid, but this isn't a jumper. This isn't anything that we're going to jump or bash, or you probably shouldn't. So it doesn't really need to be super, super flexible. But it does seem like there's enough give in there. Really nice. Now, one thing I don't like, I don't care for body pins, but if you are going to do body pins, there's two things here. One, the pin should go this way, not this way, because if you flip over, they tend to pull out. And then two, tether them, because this is just really just a pain to try to keep track of. If they were tethered, we wouldn't have that issue. Let's see, I do believe there's lights, so let's be careful pulling this out. Yes, there are lights in here. Oh wow, I just pulled the whole receiver. I would like to see more people use like a magnetic connector or something like that for these lighting systems, just to make life easy to get on and off. Wow, man, that scoop is like really reinforced there. Front bumper there, the back window area, oh, where the wing goes through, that's reinforced. Yeah. Wales. We'll say hi to our friend Chris with the C. That's where he's at right now, Chris with the C. Some good people over there in Wales. I had the opportunity to go over there, hang out and run some RC cars. Great group of people, man. Really enjoyed my time there. Even broke Chris's car. But yeah, man, that body feels amazing. I really like the smoked windows there. So you can still see in, but it's not like crystal clear. But it's a nice little tinted look, man. I like that. So here, more body pins. This in the past in the other car really, to me, didn't prove to do anything. This little dust shield, so I'm not going to be running it because it didn't seem like it did anything at all. So here's our battery, comes installed in the car. Oh, really nice. We got two battery straps here. So one thing that's weird, it's a lithium ion. I'd rather see a LiPo battery, but there's your Angry Snail 2000 milliamp hour 15C2S. I do have 3S packs that we will be trying. So we do have an actual adjustable steering linkage here. We do have metal CVDs in the front and in the rear. That is really nice because CVDs are more money, so a lot of times companies will cheap out and just put dog bones in the rear. So we actually do have a metal shocks on here that are threaded for adjustability. Really like seeing that. We have control arms on top, upper and lower control arms, front and rear. That's again a really nice feature. We have a nice metal chassis brace. Something I'm not really a fan of though is these gyros that aren't connected to the transmitter. They're on board, so there's no like on the fly adjustments. I really recommend the first time you get one of these going, drive it without the battery on, without the body on, and then get your gyro adjusted and then put the body on, because then you know you're not going to fight all that stuff. But check it out. We do have a heatsink and fan on the motor. That's awesome. Also a fan on the ESC, and also we have a nice 3-wire servo. That's nice. Sometimes you get these less expensive cars and they have like a 5-wire servo, which is like impossible to work on. So everything's nice and standalone. So we have a standalone receiver and ESC. Really like that. Really like what they fit into such a small package. This is friggin' awesome. So we got our on-off button here, and they do say it is a hobby wing. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually, yeah, let's go ahead and plug the programmer in. Not that I have any instructions on how to program this thing, but let's see. It is a hobby wing, but there is no programming it. It won't go through anything. So that's unfortunate, but oh, MJX normally has a Bluetooth programming, but this is a hobby wing ESC, so it does not find this ESC. That's unfortunate, because that really is a beautiful feature that MJX has, but I guess that's just on the higher end stuff. Oh, anyhow, moving along, we do have a nice metal center drive shaft here. I do wish it did have like a slipper clutch, or a center diff would be really, really nice, but this isn't anything you're going to jump either. That really comes in handy when you're jumping and stuff like that, but this is a ground pounder. It's not a basher, and I know people might disagree with me, but okay. Oh, look at this. So the hinge pins are like extended here into the bumper. That's kind of weird. But it is a metal block here. I can see in the rear. I can't see what it is in the front without taking stuff apart. We do have a nice little dual bell crank steering system here. Oh man, so far it looks like a pretty solid car, man. I'm really liking this. So you guys know the deal. We're gonna go ahead, charge up some batteries. We're gonna go out to our spot. We'll go ahead and speed test it. We'll definitely see what it does on 2S. I do, like I said, believe this can go 3S, so we'll test on that. And then we're gonna go run it around, show you how it drives, and then give you an honest opinion of what I feel about the newest rally car here from MJX. Well guys, for the second time today, I've forgot to start recording a dang video. So I just got done doing the 2S run, and let's see if so. That was it right there. 24 miles an hour is what we got on 2S. Please just take my word for it. So right now we have the 3S in there. We have this thing, it's already started. And please don't tell Guy that I got the GPS holder on the back. You know how he feels about that.
Abuse, normally on the outside of the RC car where they shouldn't be.
There's no place to put it. Oh man, this is the second time today. It must be the heat, guys. It's like freaking 96 degrees and I'm just like freaking roasting. Check it out. Braking action's pretty good. Unlike the big brother version of this, the brakes were a bit strong. Oh man. I am so sorry, but I don't see any need to reshoot that. You guys just have to take more. 35 on 3S. I think they predicted something faster, but I'll tell you what, that's pretty dang peppy. Now this is a very small 3S. It's just something I bought to have on hand because I had nothing small. I had nothing on Dean's that would be 3S. And I kept having cars that could possibly run 3S, and I had no way of testing them because everything I had, even my airplane batteries, were too big. Or they were 2S. Oh, yeah. I like this. Whoa, but that is going to shred up some tires. Here we go. I chose this spot because I know it's fairly flat, and I think this is really like the ideal spot for like a smaller rally car like this. And yeah, it's doing good. And I see the gyro on this one is working really well, and I think they use the same gyro in the 7th scale, the 7303. That gyro didn't work out too well, but oh no! Like I said, this is a 3S pack. I did shoot some B-roll. All that B-roll you saw, I shot beforehand, before the car got dirty, so that way I could kind of glue the camera to the side and all that stuff. And so I was running it around across the street there, and it had some pretty good power. Now this battery is considerably smaller than factory. I think it's only like 500, 600 mAh, so I don't expect a tremendously long run time. So let's just get into the car, man. I think what they really did that helps this car work is the heavy metal chassis. It really helps keep this thing planted. Now when I'm curious, I forgot to look, is this thing has droop screws? No droop screws whatsoever. I said any type of RC where the body is over the wheels is going to collect dirt. They, you know, they provide that plastic shield, which is 3 more pins, and that's, you have to do that every time you put in a battery. And I really found it didn't work. It didn't work in the other version of this car, so I'm not even gonna try it. But get you one of those little blowers, even if not for this, for any RC you have, man. They are great to have on hand. I did a review on it. I've had, that's like the 3rd iteration I've had, and man, it's been great. So dislikes on the car, like I said, untethered body pins. It gets to be a real pain. The plastic shielding inside that's supposed to keep stuff out doesn't really work that well. We got an issue with the steering here. It's not steering that one way. Why? Okay. And then the other way is just the way the lights are tethered. The cord's really short. I mean, if it's going to be like that, I'd rather see like a coily cord, you know, one of those ones that... Oh, look at that, man. This battery, yeah, it did not last long at all. So one of those coily cords that expands, it would really be nice if it would be magnetic. Something like what actually Arma did on the 6S Big Rock. I've actually adapted it to a couple of my other cars. But what they did really well, like I mentioned, the heavy metal of the chassis, all that weight really helps keep something this small down. I think that's why it works so well. I've run many smaller cars like this, and always an issue with them bouncing and flipping over left and right and just kind of undrivable. You know, they do okay, but this thing really does well. I really like the body, the lights, you know, the way it looks, the smoked windows. Transmitter's a bit small and uncomfortable. It's kind of hurting my hand now. I do wish they'd give you 3S. If it's 3S capable, at least just give you a 3S pack. But guys, man, I like it. I like it. And I really like to thank Maker Fire for sending this to me to review. Not even MJX, Maker Fire. They're just a reseller. They sell these. Sell all kinds of RC cars. They sent it to me for a review. And, you know, I bought the full-size MJX, the 7303 off of them. And then I got this drift car as a gift. So, man, what a cool company. So go ahead and support them, man. Yeah, the little MJX rally car. I like it, man. Not too much negative, like I said, to say, and pretty cool car. Alright, everyone. Hope you enjoyed watching the little MJX Volkswagen rally rip around the dirt, and hopefully you enjoyed that B-roll. I'm going to enter it into that, I forget the name of the channel, but he's having a B-roll contest this month. So maybe I'll win. Maybe I did a good enough job to win. Buy you one of those blowers. Oh boy, look at that. I got some damn string caught up in here. That might be an issue. Yeah, I have to take that wheel off when I get home. They got some bags buried in here, or whatever it is. But all right, everyone.
man, what a beautiful car. The other version blew me away with how capable it was, and this is no different. It's just as capable, and man, runs and looks phenomenal. So there you have it, everyone. The MJX Volkswagen rally car. Check out the links down below if you want to buy one through Maker Faire, even have discount codes and other ways of helping the channel. So everyone take care, go out, have some fun, run your RC. Till next time, stay safe. See you next one. Thanks for watching.